Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Pitch is popped up. Andujar is over, and he puts it away for the first down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Rafael Devers is looking to turn it around right now. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Now the pitch. Curveball grounded towards second. LeMahieu's got it. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And this will be fouled away. And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
He'll start this one at 274, a dozen home runs and 28 RBIs. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ.
Next, it'll be DJ LeMahieu looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. As this ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Fouled away. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in for Boston, Danny Bosch. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And another throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Christian Vasquez waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on down the line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So now here is Christian Vasquez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He's set. The 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Allen is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Red Sox. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And now here is Clint Frazier. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled away. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Striding in is Marcus Wilson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. as he grounds one briskly to short. Torres brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now into the box, Kike Hernandez. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Gardner. And it's gone.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So here is Alex Verdugo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets it with 2 outs as well.
Now
somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Gardner.
Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Martinez, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
At the plate, Greg Allen, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball that down front.
Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. And the tying run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Allen on at first. Nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Strike taken to throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Hard hit to first. Gonzalez is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in once again is DJ LeMahieu. Now here's the first offering. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Windup and the 0-1 down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, right to Gonzalez, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Danny Bosch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Allen is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Fouled off. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June. Currently leading the AL in that department. To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He swings and grounds it to short. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now back, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
That's down.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit the other way out toward right field. Allen is there, 1 away.
Up next for the
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, here is Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the right fielder, Greg.
Now at the plate is Greg Allen. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Two and two.
Ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Alex Verdugo digging in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Ball 1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hot shot on the ground is short. Torres scoops it up. And there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Danny Bosch. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. He swings and lines it to left. Stanton gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. So now into the box is Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And that's the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Now it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Ball and a strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Outside, that's the ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. Man at first after the 2-out walk.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Matt Andriese takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Ball. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Stanton is off at first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Yanks leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up the third baseman Rafael Devers.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Marwin Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Clint Frazier.
the designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Frazier.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Up next to the Yankees.
And that'll bring up
The
Miguel
first baseman,
Andujar. 1 for 2
Miguel
with a double on the ledger so far. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka.
Nope, that's a
as
ball.
the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Aroldis Chapman will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 54.
Now at the plate here is Marcus
Chapman.
Wilson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
Allen is there, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got a
Ball
ball,
one.
one strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He can't get to it. This one's down.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Urshela will put this one away, and his side is retired. Red Sox lead one. They're down 2-1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 1-2. Now a fastball
outside.
awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Greg Allen flew out last time up. From the stretch.
Hey.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 0-2 once more. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Martinez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 29.
So the next to bat will be Gio Urshela. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This one's flared toward left center, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Chad Green comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 57.
All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Fouled off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the catcher.
Next up, Christian Vasquez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Stanton, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Adam Ottavino enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
LeMahieu. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox. Number 0.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a
Now
ball.
a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2 and 1.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Andriese gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Adam Ottavino wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: